Hey, hey, hey. Happy day 488, I believe. Yep, 488 days in a row. What's she up to now? I, of course, am Sharon Horne-Ellstrom, also known as Pajama Grandma, back home after an amazing long weekend up at the cabin, the family cabin, which is always a blast, always fun. Um, it's hard to get back to the reality of life and work, but let's be honest, I work every day anyway, at least a little bit to create my content because there's certain habits that I've learned that I have to have in my life in order for my life to actually work out the way I want it to. And that involves, for me personally, and not for everybody, but for me personally, creating content every day, creating videos, live videos, or writing, or documenting, or doing something every day, at least for the last 488 days. And secretly, it's been longer than that. But the last 488 days, I have documented what am I doing, what's working, what's not, what am I working on, and some of the results of what those things have been. You know, some of the things that have worked and some of the things that have absolutely positively freaking flopped, because I personally learn more from my mistakes than I ever learned from what I do right, unfortunately. But I like to say that I think that's human nature, but I could be wrong. Maybe other people learn more from their successes, but I personally learn more from when I screw something up and then I have to figure out how to really do it than if I just do it right the first time. Now, you might think, oh, we'll get a coach and do it right the first time. Well, I've had lots of coaches and I still screw stuff up, right? Even though somebody shows you their proven system of success, you still have to make that system your own. You still have to apply it, take action, put it into effect in your life. And there's going to be things that work for you and there's going to be things that don't, because we're all different. Are there a gazillion different success systems out there that you could follow and model of other people's? Absolutely, positively. And if you want to shortcut your learning curve in your process, I highly recommend that you do that. But know that you still have to do it. You still have to be the one that makes the call, writes the copy, does this or does that, whatever it is that's in the model of success that you're following. You have to be the one that does that. And you still might not get the same results as that person. You probably won't, because your experiences up to and leading to when you came in contact with that coach or that system or that course or that product or that service or that book is different than the person that wrote that book. You're living a different life and a different story than they are. Even if our stories seem really similar and close, they're always going to be different. And it's always going to be up to you to create what it is that you want in your life. So today I'm getting back on track. I haven't gotten off track with a couple of things. For example, the 90-day challenge. Today is day 28. So of course, over the holiday weekend, I still did the challenge. When I do challenges, and again, not the same for everybody, I do challenges right through the weekend. If you're going to create a new habit or a new thing, you don't quit on the weekends, right? You don't quit. If you're going to do a 5-day challenge, it's 5 days in a row. I think that's why 5-day challenges are so popular. You can do them Monday through Friday and people can have the weekend off or be done. 14-day challenges, I guess I don't remember if people do them through the weekend or not. I guess some probably do, some don't. I do. Mine are always through how many ever days in a row. So the day you start, 14 days, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. I guess I've done all those. And I've even done 365-day challenges, which people think are impossible, but I've done 3 of them now. Or I've done 4 if you count the exercising every day for 9 years. Then that would be 5 365-day challenges. So really, longer challenges are just a matter of making something a part of your life or changing your lifestyle. It's why I think diets are ridiculous and that they absolutely positively don't work. Will they give you a short-term result? Yes, they certainly can. Will they give you a long-term life change? Frickin' A, no, they're not going to. Unless you change your lifestyle. You know, that's why things like Weight Watchers and things work or don't work for you. If you follow them and change your lifestyle, they'll work for you. If you just eat Jenny Craig diet food and then you stop eating Jenny Craig diet food and you haven't changed your habits and your lifestyle, guess what? You're going to gain that weight back. It's just the way it works. I wish it didn't, but it's the way it works. It's why, weight loss is a I don't know how many billion or $1 trillion industry, because there's such a high failure rate, just like everything else. So day 28 of the 90-day challenge. I'm working on sharing the Epiphany Bridge script right now. Today is the 8th day that I'm doing it in a row. I wanted to break that down and make sure that it really gets ingrained in the participants in the challenge, because it is such a powerful storytelling method and strategy, and you can use it for everything in your life. And every time you want to tell a story or share a belief change that you had, or a change that you made in your life with other people, the most powerful way to do it is through this Epiphany Bridge story. It's the script that they use in Hollywood for all the blockbuster movies. And I was just watching a movie actually over the long weekend called Real Steel with Hugh Jackman. And who doesn't like watching Hugh Jackman? The guy's amazingly handsome, right? And he was a total a-hole in this movie. I gotta tell you, you didn't like the guy at all, but the movie followed this script. And so I ended up loving the movie. We end up loving the movie because even though we hated the main character because he was such a jerk off and such a bad dad and stuff, in the end, of course, he has the transformation and he has the achievement, and, you know, everything is wonderful. But throughout the movie, you're like, oh my God, I love this guy because he's handsome, but I hate him because he's playing such a jerk in this movie. But that movie, I'm sure, was a blockbuster and very popular because it follows this format. And most of the great blockbuster movies that we love and that make hundreds of millions of dollars these days, or even, I think, didn't the last Avenger movie just make billions? I haven't seen it yet. Follow this script, follow this format, follow this storytelling system. So that's why I want to make sure that everybody I come in contact with knows it, understands it, and can use it at the drop of a hat. Because you can use this to do a 2-hour movie. You can use it to write a 1,000-page book. Think of the Harry Potter stories. They follow this format. Think of any great book or novel that you've read. For the most part, the most successful ones, the ones we love and talk about, that become, you know, not overnight successes, but that become great long-term successes, follow this Epiphany Bridge script. So everybody needs to learn it. So today we're talking about the achievement. What did you achieve throughout your story? So working on that, I'm actually sharing a couple things that I love. I love a product called Funnel Scripts, and I'm going to actually share that and promote that this week. They're coming out with a one-time pay program, and it is such a powerful tool, again, for writing and communicating. And what is the most important thing that we do? It's communicating. It's communicating with other people in our lives. It's communicating with the people that we serve, our customers. It's communicating with the people that we want to partner with and do joint ventures with. Communication is key. And if I can find a way to communicate, because you don't have to just use, you know, this tool called Funnel Scripts for writing. You can use it for writing, for creating the scripts for your videos, for absolutely anything, any kind of communication. So it's one of my favorite tools, and it's always been, since I joined, like $497 a year, and they just made a one-time unlimited access price for $797, which is an incredible deal. And what I do is I show people how to get that paying for itself and create another revenue stream with that for their business and for their life, just using that tool, because there's so many ways you can use that tool to create a revenue stream. And I show people how to do that because I want them to get it for free. So not only do they create a revenue stream, but they actually can use it for their business. And it's just such a cool tool. I'm like, I can't believe people don't have it or don't know about it. Even at, you know, $500 a year, it was an incredible value. It saved me over $125,000 in copy and getting copy written just last year alone. So, you know, why would you not share that with people? So all my coaching students, I always share that tool with them. I say, you guys, I know you might think it's crazy, but even at $500 a year, it was cheaper than getting like 1 or 2 headlines written by somebody else, or having people critique your website or something. It's like, yeah, this is a no-brainer. So I want to actually share that with people again as they're coming out with that promotion, because I think it's such an amazing deal. And then I think I'm going to promote One Funnel Away again. I haven't done it for a while, but the One Funnel Away challenge from ClickFunnels, I've got some incredible bonuses and products already built for that. So I'm like, okay, well, why am I not sharing it again? I did it once. Why did I stop doing it? Well, I got busy with the Women's Summit, with the 90-Day Challenge, and with other projects of my own, but it's something that I can run in the background and I can still be supporting. The main thing I think that's in that offer that I still need to support would be a weekly Q&A call. Big deal. I can do a weekly Q&A call with my, you know, eyes closed. It's a good thing because I can't see for squat, but I could do it with my eyes closed. So a weekly Q&A call as the only ongoing thing that I need to support for that, no brainer. So I think it's starting June 17th. So I'm going to promote that over the next couple weeks too. I don't promote very many things. I think if you followed me at all, you know, I don't even hardly share my services with anybody. You have to almost beg me and ask me, hey, will you work with me? What can you do for me? Which is crazy. Something I need to get better at, right? Definitely an improvement area for me. But I am not a salesy gal, and I never will be. Number one, I'm very picky about my time. I'm very picky about who I am going to work with and spend my time with, because I don't have that much time. And it's really important to me that I protect it. The older I've gotten, the more protective I am of my time. I think as we grow older and we get more mature, we find that, guess what? Our time is our most valuable resource. So why are we giving it away? I don't give my time away for free anymore. I mean, it would be nice if I could, but the only way you're going to get free time from me is if you read my content, watch my videos, and things like that. I don't do free consultations. I don't do free things like that anymore. I do free Women's Summit, but then that leads to a paid product. I do free challenges, but they lead to paid time, paid different products, courses, products, longer challenges, things like that. Not because I don't love to serve people and give away a ton of content and give away things for free. It's because as we get older, our time becomes more valuable. I prefer to spend my days with my beautiful 4-year-old granddaughter, which you're like, well, why would you do that? Well, because I've learned that people are way more important than money and things and material things, especially as I'm moving out of my house and I realize, oh my God, I've got, I'm 59, so probably not 59 years worth of stuff collected, but definitely 50 years worth of stuff collected. And it's just that. It's just stuff. So I am giving away 90% of every material thing that I own. I've already given away probably 60, 70% of it. And there's another 30% that's just going to go, because it's time to simplify my life and focus on what's really important. And guess what? That's usually people over things. Do we like nice things? Oh, heck yeah. I love nice things, but they don't motivate me or drive me anymore. So back to work today. Welcome back to the real world. And I will go get to work now, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. Have a fantastic day. If I can help you in any way, share in the comments below or direct message me, and I will hook you up with who can help you if I don't have an answer for any question you might have. All right, catch you tomorrow.